Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you just stumbled upon this video for the first time, my name is Joy Bob and I'm a legal practitioner based in Abuja, Nigeria. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back and thank you for subscribing. So guys, I'm back, but clearly I'm back with some more legal tips. Now today I want to share with you the distinction between a business name and a limited liability company. So if you are thinking of registering a company, you might want to watch this video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and put on your notification bell so anytime I post a video you can get notified. So let's just jump right onto the video. Now, as you all know, a business name is a small company. It is what we call a sole proprietorship. That means only one person can register a business name, or one person registers a business name. Now, the first distinction is that a business name is cheaper to register. It is quite straightforward. Anybody can just pay and then get it registered, and it doesn't take time at all. It does not take time. Number two is that the proprietor is responsible for the day-to-day running of the business. He's accountable for everything that happens in the business. He's responsible for all the affairs that happens in the business. Okay, he doesn't take decisions from anybody. He makes his own decisions about the company by himself. Okay, number three, the law does not distinguish the owner from the business. So by law, a business name is one and the same person. That is, the owner and the business is one person. So assuming the company goes bankrupt, the owner or the proprietor will be held responsible for anything that goes wrong. He has to put his hands into his assets or his personal account just to pay the creditors or the lender or whoever the company is liable to. Number four, he gets to keep the entire profit of the company. So whatever the business makes or whatever money that comes into the company. Thing is, number five, if the proprietor dies suddenly, or if he goes bankrupt, or he gets sick and then he is unable to do the business again, that means that is the end of the business. The business just dies with the owner. It does not succeed the owner. Okay, now for a limited liability company, the distinction is quite distinct. For a limited liability company, the company is run by directors and shareholders. It is not just a one-man business like the business name. The shareholders and directors get to sit down and they have what is called a board meeting, or they have a board of directors meeting where they decide how the company should be run, and they are bound by the resolutions that they make in those meetings. Number two, a limited liability company is a separate entity in itself. That means that once a company is registered as a limited liability company, the law sees it as a separate person from the directors or the shareholder. So if the company goes bankrupt or anything happens, it is the company that will be held responsible, not the directors or not the shareholders. Number three, every company that is registered in Nigeria must end with the word limited. Unlike the business name that you can just register it, for instance, you can say Joy Eats or something. But when you want to register as a limited liability company, you have to put Joy Eats Limited in full or LTD. Number four, I think I'm in number four. So if you see me looking there, I'm just checking my notes, so don't be alarmed. Okay. Now, the liability of the shareholders are only limited to the amount of shares that they purchase. So they are not liable to pay the creditors, or they are not liable to pay the lenders from their own pocket. They are only liable for the amount that they purchase. So assuming they have 10%, that means they are only liable for 10%, and it is from the company that they get to pay that amount, not from their personal account. So take note. Number five, the company is held responsible for any wrongdoing whatsoever. So if you're doing business with a limited liability company, you want to take note of the fact that if anything goes wrong, it is the business you can sue. You can't sue the directors, or you can't sue the shareholder. It's the business that is held responsible for anything that goes on. Number six, A limited liability company can hire its own employees, they can buy property in its name, they can sue and be sued in their name. Number 6 is that the profits earned are shared among the shareholders. Not like the business name that only one person gets to keep the profits that is made. So if you are a shareholder in a company, that means that what you get as a shareholder is a dividend. So they are allowed, number 7 is that they are allowed to have more directors and shareholders. They are allowed to have at least 50. I think they're allowed to have 50 shareholders or director in the company. So it's bigger than the business name. And then the last but not the least is that the company has perpetual succession. Unlike the business name that when the owner dies, that's the end of the company. While in a limited liability company, even if a director dies, even if a shareholder dies, that means that the company will still continue. It has perpetual succession. It outlives the owner. So we've come to the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to register a company, you might want to watch this video, okay? And then don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to put on your notification bell so anytime I post a video you can get notified. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.